So, why the title 600 Devils?
There was a saying in my family that originated in the Julian Alps in Slovenia that began hundreds of years ago when various armies invaded North Africa and tried to overtake all of southern Europe. The term devils was subsequently applied to anyone intent on trying to take away my family's freedom or to anyone trying to subjugate them with some twisted ideology. My uncle Alois told me that an ancient grandfather first coined the adage, and it began as 100 devils. Uncle Alois told me that their farm had been in the family for at least 500 years and that the name of the great-great-great-great-grandfather that first coined the phrase is not even remembered. Over the centuries, the number grew to 200 devils, then 300 and 400 devils. But then the adage suddenly stopped at 600 devils, and that is where it remains today. Whenever my Uncle Alois met with me, he would roar out, "Šesto hudiče," which means 600 devils in Slovenian. He had a good reason to consider certain people in armies devils. Our family had endured roving bands of bandits, jihadists, Nazis, and then finally the communists, who killed some of my family members and then confiscated the family farm. Once my Uncle Alois picked me up at the Toronto airport after I completed one of my smuggling operations. I'd been flying into Toronto because the last couple of times I flew into America, I was strip searched and had every orifice in my body examined. When I stepped off the tarmac, Uncle Alois beamed, 600 devils. Then he took me by both arms, looked me dead in the eye, and said matter-of-factly, "No, Marjan, there are a whole lot more devils than that." Of course, another reason for the title is that I had my own demons to deal with, mentally and spiritually, including the many questionable personalities I associated with in the underworld and then in the government. In the end, my Uncle Alois turned out to be right about a lot of things.
600 Devils by Marjan can be found on Amazon Books in paperback, ebook, or audiobook.